Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live demonstration of the explanation of supply and demand. All right, so I posted earlier in my group about this trade history. I posted it. All right, at that time I was sitting at $215 profit. I deposited in my real account, but the BTCs are pending for like 4 to 5 hours. I mean, since I posted that, so I kept on trading in this demo account. So increase that balance to like 400 plus. Now it is at $626. This is a demo account, and it had $10,000. This is my trade history. All right, so I've just reduced the balance to $1 per trade. I opened multiple positions at the time and used like $5 to $25, depending upon upon the surety, the type of level. For example, if it's a very good demand level and it's fresh, then I will put in more. And if I've lost the previous trade and I get a short trading setup, I will put in more so that I recover the previous loss and so on. So I will not do that much of a talking because I'm gonna trade now and it's all gonna be live. So let's get to it. So it doesn't matter whatever pair I open. Supply and demand work for everything. All right, so in IQ options it's a bit difficult to trade. In higher time frames it's much more legitimate, right? But it works in everything. That's what I want to prove today. Okay, so as you see that this is a very good demand level right here. Let's draw the lines. Okay, it's a very good demand level over here, and it is bouncing off from this level. Okay, so I'll just wait till it because I just opened IQ option and I missed this, so I'll just wait till it falls towards my level, towards this demand zone, and I will open the trade. The tricky thing about IQ option is that even if you're right, you can lose a trade. Okay, because of this binary trading. But the good thing about IQ option is that all you have to worry about is a good entry point, and exits they don't matter. You book profit anyway. While in normal trading, the exits are as much as important as the entry. So I will wait till it enters my demand zone for long position, or enters my supply zone. This is a supply zone. The red line is a supply. Okay, so I'll draw another line. I'm waiting for the rejection from this line. Before entering the position, always get confirmation, like it should get a proper rejection. It's not necessary that you put in like tons of indicators to trade. Okay, sometimes a bear chart is enough. If you have the understanding, if you have the strategy, if you have the set of rules, it's enough. It has pierced through this supply level. It wasn't that much strong, as I've explained previously, that it's not that much strong, but it doesn't mean that it will not work, but it has a lesser probability. If I lose this trade, I will be okay, because this isn't that much of a strong supply level. Okay, so do notice that I have 10,625. At the end of the session it will be more or maybe less. Okay, let's open another, because I still have 19 seconds. So it has just touched my supply level. The nearest demand level is over here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Keep on moving, baby. I think that's enough. I'll close it manually. All right, so it was strong reversal candle exactly at the supply level. So it was a pretty good trade. It doesn't matter. I'm just putting $1 per trade. The point is to explain the practicality of supply and demand. Okay, I wanted to do this on real account. I want to send the money here. As you see that it touched my demand zone, but it pierced through that. It pierced through my demand zone. Okay, so it will take some time to pierce through this because we have a good demand zone where not that much a strong demand level, I would say, but a little. I mean, it's okay because it bounced back from here, right? So I think let's see what happens, but all right. So this demand zone is still working. The more time it will be tested, all right, the more time it will be tested, the weaker it becomes. It's always good to enter at the very first time when it entered this zone, enter the demand zone, right? And there's a hell of a lot of difference between support and demand, right? Because this is a very weak support, but a very strong demand zone. Because look at the price how it moved away from this zone. So as you can see that there are not even a single indicator over here, not like a hell of a lot of lines, nothing, just supply and demand. That's it. And that's what you need to be profitable. Keep your trading strategies simple, okay? Simple and rule based. Find a set of rules which work for you and follow them like a religion. And sorry. So that's the only way to succeed. Trading is hard. Trading isn't easy, but the most important factors in trading are controlling your emotions and staying as much as rule based you can. And the only way that you can keep emotions out of your trading, keep your trading rule based. Okay. The supply and demand phenomena, I learned it from. I was familiar with it, but my conviction on it got stronger when my bank manager told me about this. He was familiar with the trading strategies, and he said that people are taught totally the wrong way. The textbook trading doesn't work, and he was right. He was pretty right. So let's see another pair till it moves towards the supply zone. It has been tested once. All right, so if it crosses that, then I will not be surprised. Okay, because it's not fresh anymore. It can be rejected from here. Okay, there are chances, but if it doesn't, then I will not be surprised because the next strong supply level, let's mark it over here, change the color. Okay, the next strong supply level is right here, and from here I will expect it to get rejected. Okay, I will expect it. Now right now, as you can see that the supply and demand, they both are in balance. The supply is equal to demand. That's why we're seeing a congestion. Now it's moving towards the supply level. Till it moves there, let's see another pair. It doesn't matter what pair you trade, okay? It doesn't matter. All it matters is that you identify the strongest levels of support and demand. You see, it pierced through that, and now I will be looking for a weakness or a strong green candle. Let's see. You see, it pierced through this area because it has been tested once. So now the next strongest supply area is over here. It can make any supply zone over here. I mean, before that, but if it crosses that, then I will be expecting to return it. I mean, wow, look at that. So you see the wick pierced through this supply level, but it wasn't able to close above it. You see how beautifully these supply and demand levels and demand zones work. But I didn't took the trade. I didn't take it. Now it's moving towards the demand zone. It has been pierced enough. I mean, it has been touched enough. So I think now it should move towards another demand level, which is right here. Okay, which is right here. Demand levels above demand levels. This is another demand level, another demand level. So they're like demand zones are piled up all the way down. So this is a good thing. But still this demand zone is active and we got a little bounce up. The demand zones can be tested like 100 times. It doesn't matter. But every time they're tested, some of the orders which were unfilled, they keep on getting filled. So that's why the areas, the zones, they keep on getting weaker with every touch. Okay, same goes for the supply. Same goes for that. But in order to have a greater probability of winning, we gotta have the fresh demand or fresh supply level, because trading is all about higher probability. We can never be sure, but we should take the higher probability trading setups. All right. So as you can see that now, all of the orders, it looks like they are filled up. Okay, so this demand zone has become weaker now. So it has fell from that. Now it's going towards another demand area, which is right here. So I will just give it a try because it just made a reversal candle somehow. And the decreasing spread are telling me that there can be a little bounce around this demand zone. So let's take a trade. Still a lot of purchase time left. This reversal candle made me change my mind. Because what I believe is that this demand zone is still able to pass my 27-second. That's what I believe. Let's see. 18 seconds to go. Come on. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and win. Cool trade, right? Now I think now about the demand zone, it can stay in this zone like as much as much time as possible. I mean, you cannot The more time it stays over here, the weaker this zone gets. That's it. The weaker this area gets. So after touching the supply levels, I wouldn't expect the price to bounce from this area now afterwards. Okay. Let's see some of and examine this demand zone over here. Let's see that. All right, so the next strongest demand is over here. This is the origin of the move. All right, this is the origin of this strong move upward. So this is the point where this demand and supply were highly imbalanced and demand overpowered supply. And also this is a very good demand level because look at that, drop, base, rally. So these levels are always what I'm looking for. This is another demand level. So you see this demand zone is getting weaker and weaker as we speak. Let's go back to 1 minute time frame. All right, so now it's leaving this zone. With time and practice, you will be able to determine the perfect supply and demand zones. It's all about the odds enhancers, which I have told you before. Okay. Let's see whether amount has reached there in wheel account or not. No. I don't know what's the problem with this IQ option. I mean, it's been like 7 hours or what. Now I will look for some weakness over here, right? Because I don't think so that it's able to cross this zone. Because it has clearly fell from that. It has been staying this demand zone for quite a while now. So I can look for a short entry here if I see any weakness. Let's go to our USD. And all right, it's entering towards the demand zone here. Check it out. So if it goes, I missed it. I mean, this would have been a perfect entry over here, but I missed it. I was just checking our euro. You see, it crossed this zone. Looking for weakness here. Alright. I already plotted these lines. I mean, look at that, how beautifully these levels were respected. So this is also a demand zone here. You see, it wasn't able to pass through. This pound and Australian dollar. I mean, there's not that much of activity in here, so I don't think so I will get any more good trades over here. So fuck it. Well, let's mark till it reaches its demand zone. Let's mark the strong supply area. There it is. So if it reaches there, I will try to look for a weakness. Okay, I will try to look for a weakness and I will short. I'll open position for like $5 here. Well, let's see how it goes because of this doji. So let's see how it goes. Also, it is near, quite near to this demand zone. Made a reversal candle, so I think it should give me profit. It should. Yeah, that's right. All right, it's now moving all the way towards the supply zone. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would have noticed that I'm just using $1 for trades. I mean, it really doesn't matter how much you use. The point is how much you are winning in this. Check it out. Since I started the session, started recording this video, all are winners. Right? These are mishaps because in IQ option, even if you're right, you can lose money because there's 1 minute which decides whether you're going to win it or lose it. Obviously, normal trading we don't really have that limitation, right? I'm just waiting for it to enter the supply zone, and once it enters here, I will look for a weakness. I will look for a strong rejection, a little rejection, and I think I should have. All right. I lost a purchase time left. Let's see this euro. What's euro is doing? It's falling towards this demand zone. Now look at that. There's nothing over here. No price action over here. All right. This is good. This is good. Let's see from where it gets rejected, and then I will short it. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying and doing. All right, that's good. A little sign of weakness there. I'm still not sure. All right, 2 trades, 3 trades. I think now this is gonna. It's $5 investment now. Let's make it to $10. Still lots of purchase time left. Now if you zoom in, if you see total investment 8. I wanted to do like 10, but it's okay. You can also sell manually, but you will book lesser profit. I mean, look at that. The percentage wise, this is quite much, and you will get expected profit after this expiration time. You can also close manually, right? But I'm damn sure that this trade is a winner. But sometimes shit happens in IQ option. Right now, I think it's gonna go down again. $2, $3, another. Because over here there is nothing, no supply, no demand, nothing. All right. It can very easily go and retest this supply level, but I think it's doing that. No problem. I mean, you cannot get all winners, right? All right, cool. But now there's a reversal candle over here, so I will try to long it or what? It's like spinning bottom. Mm, let's check euro. Yeah, that's good. It actually pierced through my demand level. Damn, awesome. You see, a quick bounce from here. Still lots of purchase time left. This bounce can be over, right? It can be over. But you see how beautifully, even on 1 minute chart, it respects the supply and demand zones, all right? Because it's logical, all right? It's not a textbook. It's logical. It's practical. So cannot open any more positions, but just 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, speed up. Oh, awesome. No, I really don't care if you. Oh wow, look at that. It was a strong reaction when it entered this demand level, and after that it just crashed. Now the way the things are going, this it's entering towards this demand level, and I will see whether it rebounds from that or not. Okay, still going strong. Let's check GN what it's done. All right, it's trying to enter again this demand level. Now again, remember, the more times it touches this level, uh, the demand zone becomes weaker. That's where it is totally different from support, because we get strong supports when the price gets rejected from the area again and again, bounce from this line again and again. This will be the strongest support, but a very, very weaker demand zone. That's the major difference between both of them. Plus, if everyone would have been like trading sports and resistances, why would people lose money? Right? So the spread is getting shorter and shorter when it's entering the demand. Maybe it will make some kind of doji or anything, and it will give me a little confirmation to go long on it. Let's check euro. It has bounced. Let's check from which level it has bounced. It's midway through it, or what? Or this demand level. Let's check. Let's see. This is not a pretty strong demand level. I mean, right? All of these levels have been tested. Let's see. Oh, I missed it, right? I missed it. I was expecting this, uh, this doji. I was expecting this, but fuck, I missed it. It's okay. I was going towards the supply levels. Now, if I short it, I mean, more precisely, this is the first supply, and this is the second level. So supply level or another supply level, two levels. So most probably it will get a rejection in somewhere over here. It can. There is no price action over here. I mean, nearly, right? So let's see where it goes. So do you remember when I started trading? I mean, now this is like how much dollars? I lost one trade. Yeah, I think these are our profits. Yeah, rejection. Let's have a strong trade over here. Profitable. Because this level isn't gonna be tested again. Now it has 27 seconds to go back. You will go back, right? 17, 16, come on. It showed me some sign of weakness there, but oh fuck. Now this $10, I have to recover them, right? Why I cannot close it? All right. Now that is the beauty of these supply and demand zones, because even if you lose the trade, you know that uh, that is a zone when you get a rejection from there, right? And you can make all the money you lost in there in the very next trade. That is the beauty of this supply and demand. Now I was right that that's it. I mean, this is a good supply level, right? But I still lost the money because it's IQ option, and you gotta decide in 1 minute. 1 minute is gonna decide your future, right? So the future of your trade. I think it's gonna go down more because this is just an exhaustion candle. Normally, we get a strong move down after that. I gotta recover the loss which I've just made, right? Purchase time is gone. 24-second, and this is a strong demand over here now. Another line, a very strong demand zone. But it's not fresh. Do keep in mind, it's not fresh because it is a test of this demand zone. It's not fresh, so it hasn't that like the full probability, but still it can work. It can work. Let's see what the next candle brings in, and did I make it back or not? 538, still $2 shy, right? It's like euro. What's happening with euro? Nothing. What is it? I mean, this is not new supply level, not very strong one, but still. It's not a good time to short now because lots of purchase time left. I will wait. I think it will reverse from this area, this one. So in between, I will check it out. And these are just textbook candles right here, right? Just waiting for a bounce from this zone. I'm just ready. Just waiting for the bounce. Bounce, bitch, bounce. Let's have a look at your Japanese yen. What's happening here? Wow, it's entering into this demand zone. This one. I don't have a time to plot it, but I think I have a good trade there. Also, it has also entered into my demand zone. Damn. Let's take a little pullback, bitch. I want to buy more. A little pullback. You see how beautifully it rejected from this demand zone. So now you see the perfection. I mean, that's the difference. No indicators, no bullshit, just simply lines, two lines, and all kind of fading there. Alright, let's check this euro. Fuck, it has also pumped. It's not giving me anything. It really isn't. Now the nearest supply level is right here. I didn't have much purchase time left before. Nice, nice. Keep on, keep on. Now these levels are not fresh anymore, so I will look for a strong rejection. Alright, it's entering into this supply level. There's another supply level, another supply level. I mean, levels are piling up over here, so I have much better odds at winning this trade over here. This is digital? What? Yeah, this is digital. Nice. I'm damn sure that this is the strong supply level here. The good thing about digital is all I have to wait is now 6 seconds. Right? 6 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright guys, I think this is a good round number to finish the session. So I hope you learned a lot from this. And this was a practical demonstration of supply and demand levels. And you see there's not even a single indicator used, no Elliott waves, nothing else. I'm not saying that the indicators don't work. I'm saying that just because you don't know how to use indicators doesn't mean that you cannot become a good trader. All you gotta know is where the strongest demand and supply is. Trading is everything about supply and demand. All right, so I keep talking about time indicator too and all of that stuff that works. For example, when this is in demand zone, I will look for and correlate it with time indicator. Also, RSI and EMA that I posted in the Facebook group. Indicators are good if you know how to use them. If you're using them like everybody else, then you have a very lesser chance of winning the trades in the long run. I mean, if you are shorting at every overbought region and buying at every oversold region, it's just a matter of time till you are broke, right? So the whole purpose of this video is to tell you guys that without a hell lot of indicators, without uh, like a hell lot of lines on a chart, a messy chart, you can book profits. Okay, you can book profits. So what I do is I do whatever I say, and I think that's it. And stay in touch and stay tuned for more live trading and demonstrations and stuff like that. So see you in the next session. Take care. Bye bye.